So now let's say you already connected with some people, all right? And now you added them with the right audience. So now, rather than just sending out a blushing message, you should send it up a really good question. This is something very important. So most of the time, there's a lot of salespeople and marketing people doing terribly wrong in LinkedIn right now. They add you and immediately they're going to send you something about their company. That is a hell no. With that, nobody actually, probably 1% or 2% can sell. And that's such a big amount of time and effort they waste by sending so many messages. And more importantly, they just simply lose the relationship. So now let's say you already connected with some people, all right? And now you added them with the right audience. So now, rather than just sending out a blushing message, you should send it up a really good question. This is something very important. So most of the time, there's a lot of salespeople and marketing people doing terribly wrong in LinkedIn right now. They add you and immediately they're going to send you something about their company. That is a hell no. With that, nobody actually, probably 1% or 2% can sell. And that's such a big amount of time and effort they waste by sending so many messages. And more importantly, they just simply lose the relationship. When somebody add you in the network, means that person give you an opportunity to build the relationship with the person. So build the relationship. How do you build the relationship, right? To build the relationship, what you need to do, you need to know about each other, right? So you add somebody and they accepted your connection request. So now what are you going to do? You're going to go to their profile, look at their profile, and based on the profile, you will see what is their experience, what project they're working on, and ask something good question related to their background, these projects, and their backgrounds. That shows that you are interested about the person. Then the person is going to reply you something about the information, and probably they're going to ask you back as well too. And if that does, I'm now going to tell you the two things going to happen. When you do that, one group I'm going to reply you and going to ask you back. Great, so you found the right people to network right now. This person is the ideal person to network. This person is open, willing to share, humble, and also know the power of building networks. So you should spend time with this person. But there's another group number two, which they just simply don't reply. They seen the message, they don't reply, which is great as well too. Why? Because then you don't spend your time for this person anymore. You just need to move on. This person probably not willing to network with you. This person maybe just not open-minded, closed-minded person. This person maybe just don't use LinkedIn properly. So you don't need to waste time with this group of people, and you will not be able to connect with the great people. So you get the response. You already decided is group 1 and group 2, and then you just move on. Group one, you invest time on it. Group 2, you don't invest time on that one, but you invest that time to finding new audience, added people. All right. So now let's move to the next tip. So now, when you talk, the next tip is about when somebody actually reply your message. Now you follow to their content, what they're really talking about it, what they're really mentioning about. You ask them about their project, how authentic or how willing to share they are, what was the language they use, what is the message they're talking about, how authentic they are. These are the great ingredients for you. When somebody make a great response and giving right information to you and willing to share, this is the person you should network. You should invest more time. You should invite them for coffee probably. This is the right thing. So invite them a coffee, or you can invite them for lunch and you can talk to them more, and that's the way you're going to expand your network. If you don't do that, if the person just don't do that, let's say about you message, they replied you, but you can see that there's no care into it, there's no content in the message. So you simply understand this is not the right person you want to network, at least probably not through LinkedIn. Or maybe not at this point because this person is not willing to network right now, maybe distracted with something else, or maybe just a closed-minded person. So you can just put this person in the sidewalk and you just move on. And how you can reach this sidewalk, and I will tell you there's another tips for this one. So remember, they will be staying as a sidewalk, and I will reference to you in the next in the following tips moving after. All right, so now let's talk about the tip number. So when you are in a conversation with LinkedIn, you be very authentic, and you be very open, and you be very humble, and you be very polite as well too. Stop bad mouthing about any people. Don't mention anything bad about any particular company. Do not send that message, because it's so much stressful for you, because when you send the message, it's always there. You can never take it back, and this could be put you in a difficult conversation. Such an example, you talk something really negative about your particular company, and maybe 2 years later you are in an interview with that company, and one of the persons is showing you a message what bad thing you said about the company, and that will put you in a really bad, difficult situation. You're not going to get the job, you're not going to get a good respect, and you will be very mentally harassed. So avoid doing that one. Being nice, being polite, being humble, and avoid bad mouthing about anyone and any company. If you have a personal opinion about something, take it off the platform. You can talk it on person. So make sure that you're being respectful and humble in this platform. So now I'm going to tell you the tip number 7, which is related to the side work. So when you are networking, right, it's a bunch of people and they're in digital space. So basically you need to think about you're building a community. So when you're building a community, what do you need to do? You can be just standing, then nobody sees you, or another way is you actually contribute to this community and you add value to the community. And to add value in this community means you do something for the community, and that's how you get recognized, and that's how you get connected more with the community, correct? So how do I connect in the LinkedIn community? Post. If you're not posting on LinkedIn, at least make one post. I promise you, you will see a huge difference. If you're making one post, find the time to make 2 posts per week. If you can do 2 posts per week, it will be dramatically better than what it is right now. You never make posts, so you are not connecting with the community. You are like invisible in the community. Nobody see you. And this is where is the point. When you are making this 1-2 posts per week to your LinkedIn profile, those side workers, they will see who you are, what you're doing, because this comes apart to the home thread, and they're going to pay attention to you, and maybe it will grow more interest about you. And not only that, maybe you want to market you as your product in LinkedIn. Let's say you have a particular projects you want to talk to everyone. Maybe side worker was not interested at that time, but maybe side worker already moved to another company when that company has a strong interest about the industry or project focus you're building, and then they will get in touch with you. So that was the point, is about you should communicate to your community, and to do that one, just add value, contribute. Alright, so now I'm going to give you one more extra hack. I told you I wanted to give you one more extra hack that will help you to even expand this more. The hack is this one, that in the LinkedIn, there is a hashtags. The hashtags are very powerful. All you need to do is about going to the search button and you put hashtag. Let's say example, you wanted to find any particular conversation. Why you want to find conversation, I won't tell you, because that will help you to target that group of people to network. Such an example, you wanted to network with leaders in your industry. So you can search hashtag leaderships and it will homepage will appear. And then you will see all the conversations about leadership hashtag will appearing into it. And now you can read this conversation, and then do not just make a vague comment, thank you for sharing. That's absolutely vague comment. You read the conversation, you read the content, the post caption, and you share your opinion. If you see there is a problem they have been talking about, tell about what if you exactly fall that kind of problem in your life and how did you solve it. If you have never seen it solve it in your life, think and share what you do in such situation. Put them into their shoes and add value. And that is what is a really great way, because now you're searching hashtag leaders. All the leaders of this threads and of this post are looking at you, your opinion. They will read about it, they're going to comment about it, and they will start to have a conversation with you. Maybe somebody going to put a like, somebody going to ask you a question back. Great. So don't get nervous about it. Somebody asks you a question means somebody not challenging you. Somebody is want to know, or somebody interested about your opinion. So you explain more. And that's exactly what I mean. You start to build a conversation, and congratulations, you actually start to build your networks. So that is what it is. If you don't build the conversation, you don't have the networks. You have to build the conversations, and that's how you people start to know about each other and build a relationship, and you have the networks. So these were my 7 tips, and one more extra hack about the hashtags. Go ahead and start executing from tomorrow. I promise that in the next 3 months you will see a significant difference in your networking, because it actually takes a really less time to do network. Because when you go to a conference, you have to spend a lot of time, you have to dress up and to buy tickets. It's not even free to go there and network with people. But LinkedIn, you can do at home wearing shorts. You can sit at home, and or even anywhere by using your smartphone. You can connect and you can build a network. So that's amazing, right? If you have any particular question about this one matter, go ahead and comment below. I'll love to give you an answer with all my best. If you have any other tips you think that which can help other people on this matter too, just go ahead and comment in the comment section your tips. I would love to know about your tips and interact with you. So all the best. I would love to say good luck, and now you can expand your networks because you got this video. See you soon. Bye-bye.